In today's video, I am going to be breaking down Amen Thompson and why and how he is making defenders look extremely silly at the NBA level. This dude is insane, so let's get down, let's check him out, and what is making him successful that you can do as well. Really quickly, if you want to be able to shoot the ball from further away, make sure to go check out the shooting workout that is down in the description below. And if you like this app, go check out Coach Lens. It is also down in the description. Okay, so here we have Amen Thompson, and he's calling for a screen. He gets that screen, and watch how fast he actually works. So in real time, this is no slow motion. Look at what he's able to do so that he was able to bait those defenders into trying to steal that pass, and how he was able to make his teammate able to score. So now we're going to go into slow motion. He takes this quick hop right here. Now you may say, okay, well, he hopped on the same foot, but that first hop was actually still with a live dribble, which means that this was not a travel. That quick hesitation is what drew both of these defenders to look at him. Both of their shoulders as defenders are squared up to Amen Thompson, which is leaving a massive lane to the basket for his teammate. So by him coming off of this screen and just hesitating for that 1 second, or that 1 millisecond, it allowed him to be able to get that ball to his teammate, who was then later able to score. Now, this is something that is quite common with Amen Thompson. Coming off of a screen, this is real time, he does that quick hesitation dribble. This is what messes up a lot of defenses and defenders and what allowed him to get to that rim. So in slow motion, he comes off this screen and does this quick hesitation. Look at the feet of that defender. They are on the ground. The heel is on the ground. The heel, as a defender, should never be on the ground if you are actively playing defense. By doing that, that allowed him to, of course, have the speed advantage, but he already has the height advantage, or what I call the shoulder advantage, to get to that rim. And what I mean by that is the shoulders are lower than the defender's shoulders, which means that he has leverage into the body of that defender. By having leverage into the body of that defender, he can do whatever he wants, which means that he's able to get that shoulder into essentially the rib cage of that defender, and then he was able to then glide away from that defender, which created a gap which allowed him to be able to make that shot. And again, coming off of this screen, he hesitates for just that 1 second. That hesitation created the gap he needed between himself and his defender so that he was able to then pull up for this mid-range jump shot. Now this is actually quite interesting because now I can really break this down. While he has a massive height disadvantage on this defender, he was able to create just enough gap by that hesitation coming off of that screen that allowed him to get this shot off. You can also see that having a high set point is going to help him here, but also getting off the ground quite high too is going to help him too. All of this is what allowed him to get this shot off. Now he toys with the defenders here, so he hesitates for a second. He's already drawn this defender right here. By him doing that, now he can attack that man, which has drawn essentially both of these guys. But by him drawing that drop coverage or hedge man, he didn't really hedge. I would say he was more in drop. By him attacking that drop defender, he was able to get that mismatch. He's got a little bit of a height advantage on that defender anyways. And by pulling up for this mid-range shot with the gap of space that he has between himself and that defender, he was able to get that shot off and make it. Now he's inbounding the ball in this next clip, but there's something that he does when he attacks the basket that I really like. It's something that I teach every single player that I train, and that is taking big steps. So when he gets this dribble handoff back, there's something that he does that I really like. He attacks that basket for one, but on this last dribble, he gathers on that left foot. Remember, in FIBA and NBA, you're allowed 2 steps. AAU, you're allowed 1 step. Everywhere else in the world, you're allowed 2. But he gathers on the left. He takes a right step and gets his body into that defender. By having that right foot, the foot that is furthest away from that defender, on the ground while getting your body into that defender, you are going to be able to create contact, which should give you a gap afterwards so that you are able to get that shot off. But Instead, what he does here is with that second step, it's a massive second step. This is what I teach all of my players. When you are attacking the basket and you have defenders on you, at the very least, you need at least one big step. In this case, it was a small step and then a big step afterwards. That first small step allowed him to create the contact needed to get into that defender. The second step was the big one to get past the defender, and that's exactly what he was able to do. I hope that these tips help you become a better basketball player. Make sure to go check out the shooting workout that is down in the description below if you want to be able to shoot the ball from further away. Anyways, I'll see you guys again in my next video. Hit that like button and subscribe.